Good afternoon and welcome to Toccoa Falls College. I am Will Jones, voice of the Screaming Eagles, and we are coming to you live from Screaming Eagle Park here in Toccoa, Georgia. Today, your Screaming Eagles are taking on the Piedmont International University Bruins, and Simpson's first pitch of the day is in there for a strike. On the mound today is Simpson. And first into the batter's box for the Bruins is going to be Deegan, 280 average. So far, he hits that one on the ground. Kraus on 2 hops over to first to Mills, and in there in time. 4-3 putout will begin this game. And coming out now for Piedmont is going to be Johnson, 169 average, no home runs, only 1 RBI. And first pitch to him is a strike, squaring up to bunt, missed that one. Screaming Eagles are right at 500 on the season, 21-21. Lost the other day on Tuesday. And that one's hitting Dempsey. Great pick right there by Dempsey. Throw over to first base in time, and there's 2 away. And Simpson's rolling right here. Screaming Eagles, as I said, lost to Truett McConnell on Tuesday. 8-6 was the final score. And Simpson missed high. Well, Screaming Eagles have a pretty good chance of winning today. The Bruins are only 8-22 on the season and have lost their last 4. So a good opportunity for the Screaming Eagles to jump up high and start game 1 of 3 this weekend. First one is today. Next 2 are going to be tomorrow, starting at 12. And then right after that, 3-0 right here to Straw. 300 average, 4 home runs, and 19 RBIs. And the payoff pitch is in there for a strike. Screaming Eagles really want to have a chance of winning this one. We have to make sure we score early. Strike first. 3-1. Hit on the ground. Dempsey over there, and it's foul ball. One of the things we've been struggling with is we'll score late in the game, and a lot of the other teams have been scoring on us late. So we need to strike first, get some runs on the board early, and then hold that lead till the end. Another thing is cut down on errors. That has been killing us this season. There was 5 on Tuesday, and 2 of those errors came around to score, and that was the difference in the game. Foul ball, now it's full count. Straw doing a great job in the batter's box of fouling off all these pitches. Simpson's making them work. Straw steps out of the box. Wind's really gusting here. Up to about 20 to 25 miles an hour. So hopefully that will die down some. That was rocketed to the bullpen. And everyone's safe. We're going to do 3-2 again. 2 outs here in the first inning. Wind is carrying out toward left field, so anything hit is going to go out that way. And that one missed low, ball 4. And the first base runner today will be off a walk. John Givio up to bat now. 351 average. He's got 5 home runs and 23 RBIs. He is leading the team in RBIs and is tied with home runs, and a great pick right there by Kraus, diving over to the first base side and took that one out of the air. And there's the inning, folks. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Screaming Eagles, and we'll come up, see if we can score. And here we are in the bottom of the first inning. First up to bat for the Screaming Eagles is going to be number 7, Clifton Dempsey. The third baseman for the Screaming Eagles, did a great job in this leadoff position this year. Transfer student, and the first pitch from Thorne is hit in the air, but a great grab over there on third base by Dalton. Jumps up and grabs that one out of the air.
Now batting number 1, Brandon Tamayo.
And that's the first out, but wow, what a shot. As a hitter, that one hurts so bad, is when you line it like that, someone makes a play, but man, you have to admit, Dalton got up in the air to get that one. Tamayo up now, looked like maybe a knuckleball trying to throw it at him. It was way outside. Ball 1. Wind is kind of coming in to home plate. And that one's in the dirt. Ball 2. Tamayo looking for the first hit of the game for the Screaming Eagles. And that was low. 3 balls, no strikes. Tamayo laying off some pitches in the dirt. And let's see if we get a take sign right here. Thorne looks in, gets his sign, comes set. And delivers. Way outside, ball 4. And Tamayo's aboard. So no hits so far for either team. Both base runners have been on walks. And that'll bring up number 12, Joey Allen, the left fielder for the Screaming Eagles. He's got a man on with 1 out. Thorne looks back at first base. The lefty delivers. Hit on the ground right to Ambrose. Over to second, over to first, and there's a double play. Well, quick inning for the Screaming Eagles as that double play pulled us out. We're going to go to the top of the second inning. Still no score. We'll be back. First up to bat now is going to be Dalton for the Bruins. Simpson's first pitch is just a little low. Dalton's .250 on the year, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs, which says a lot that he doesn't hit the ball hard because he has 2 home runs and only 5 RBIs. 2 balls, no strikes. Simpson looks in, gets a sign, and comes to the plate, and it was way low. That's another thing that we have to watch. Walks haven't been too bad this year, but we have given up several. Payoff pitch is in there for a strike. Late call from the umpire, as that one looks like it was darting outside and just caught the corner. Working quickly here is Simpson. And that was missed high, and the second walk of the game will be given to Dalton.
How about number 25, Kevin Greenwood?
Wind is gusting back and forth a little bit. And this is Greenwood, .395 average, best average on the team right now. 2 home runs and 10 RBIs. And he's got 1 on with no outs here. Trying to bunt right back to the pitcher. Good one right there. Throws it over to second. There's one off to first. Not in time for the double play, but we will get the leadoff runner. A terrible bunt right there by Dalton. He tried to pull it over to the line, but hit right at Simpson. He picked it up and threw it to first.
Batting number 16, Cliff Cabana.
That's one down, man on now. Cabana up to bat. He's 219 on the season. Has 5 RBIs and has not gone long so far, and let's hope we can keep it like that. First pitch to him, up and away. Hefty lead at first over there for Greenwood, and just missed the corner. Mendoza wanted to throw him out. The ball slipped out of his hands, ended up in the other batter's box. Didn't think he had a play on it. Pitch missed low, by the way. 2 balls, no strikes here. Long look in for Simpson. Checks the bag. Another good lead. Here's the pitch. And just missed down low, right down the center of the plate, but under the knees. Well, again, in trouble right here. Simpson is 3-0. Does not want to put 2 people on. And there's a payoff pitch. Good take sign to Cabano. And now it's 3-1. Simpson has to be careful right here, especially with the wind blowing. It's now shifted, so it's coming in. So it's going to knock anything out of the air. So this is a good time to go long. And here's the pitch. Just missed outside. A beautiful fastball. Just a tad off the plate, and 2 walks in this inning. We'll put him at first and second with 1 out.
Now batting number 7, Harrison Vaughn.
Harrison Vaughn up to bat now. 259 average. No home runs and 3 RBIs, and he has a man in scoring position. TFC really needs a ground ball to turn a double play or a strikeout right here. Simpson looks at the bag and throws a strike. That first strike is so important, especially when you're struggling to find the zone to get everything set up right. No balls, 1 strike. Cloud cover coming up a little bit. And couldn't tell if Simpson stepped off the mound or Vaughn stepped out. They're going to reset and fire again. Hit on the ground. This one's the Kraus. Double bouncer. Throw it to second. There's one. Over to first. Just in time for the double play. Just what the doctor ordered. And both walks do not come home. Still 0-0. Going to the bottom of the second inning. Screaming Eagles coming up. Jack Krause is going to lead this inning off. Second baseman for the Screaming Eagles. Just made a pretty good play over there. Turn the double play. He's ready to roll. Here's the first pitch from Thorne, and it's taken for a strike. So this is the last homestand for the Screaming Eagles for the season. 1 today, and then after today, 2 more tomorrow, and that'll be the season for home. 0-1 pitch is swung on and fouled straight back, and now it's behind 0-2. Krause is in the cleanup position. After him, it's McLean and Mills. And if they get on, Mendoza We after them. Behind in the count right here, Thorne looks in and throws one low. Kraus did a great job of laying off that one. It probably looked good coming out of the hand as it broke late. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outfield's playing straight up, made a little bit in, and that one almost went to the fence. Looks like Deegan in center field is about 4 or 5 steps in where you'd usually play and shifted over just a tad toward left field. Even count, and that was hit on the ground hard to Ambrose. Easy pick there. Throw to first was a tad high, but taken nicely by Greenwood, and there's one away.
Now batting shortstop number 4, Doug McLean.
Bug McLean up to bat, and so far there's been almost identical games by both teams. They've issued a couple walks. We've issued more than they have right now. There's been 2 lineouts that could have been down, but a great play by a fielder. And a double play. That one's foul back. Almost hit me in the foot. And no balls and 1 strike. Maybe I should move my foot this time. Thornton pitching from the stretch. And looked like a very large loop on that. It was either a curveball or maybe a knuckle. Missed it low. So Thorne is another one of the pitchers that has gone straight to the stretch. There's no windup anymore. Major League Baseball, a lot of pitchers are doing that this year. I've seen a few last couple of years, but this year has been the big one. They claim that it's helping them with control. That one's hit on the ground. 1 hopper, throw over to first, and in time, Straw made the play on that one. There's 2 away.
Now batting first baseman number 75, Jordan Mills.
Personally, I believe I like go from the windup. You get a little more torque on the ball, and it can help you with your velocity. But at the end of the day, non-pitchers like me can just speculate. It's all about what makes you more comfortable on the mound. And it seems that Thorne has decided that it makes more comfortable from the stretch. It does take the time away from getting to the plate. So 2 down. Mills is up now. First baseman for the Screaming Eagles. And the first pitch to him is line foul over the bullpen and over the creek. That one slipped out of his hands way outside. That curveball is dropping dramatically. But he didn't have a lot of control of it right now. There it is again, way outside. It's one of the most movement I've seen on a pitch here in this league. But so far, he hasn't been able to rein that one in and put it in the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Mills ready to roll, and I was missed upstairs. Neither team has a hit so far. Only base runners have been issued by walks. (3-1). Hit on the ground, chopper to third base, 1 hop, throw over to first, way off it. But a good tag right there by Greenwood, who came off the bag to grab that one. And there's the inning. And we're going to the top of the 3rd. Still no score. We'll be back. Well, TFC fans, we have a sweepstakes going on this week for Eagle Production. As that was grounded out to Kraus, there's one away now. That was Ambrose. If you'd like to enter, the rules are very simple. The prize is a T-shirt and a TFC sticker. Rules are simple. Step 1, follow us on Instagram, TFC Eagle Vision. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is also TFC Eagle Vision. And then tag us in an Instagram post or story of you either watching the game or here live. So just those 3 things, and you'll be entering the sweepstakes. And our winners we picked on Sunday. Now the 4-3 put out makes it 1 down, and that one goes to the back of the backstop. Back to the top of the lineup, Deegan, 0 for 1 today, grounded out to Kraus first time. He's sitting right around 280 on the year. Here's the pitch, and that's low. Simpson hadn't got a strike in so far. Hopefully we can get one right here. And he missed it low and another walk.
Batting number 1, Lamont Johnson.
And that is walk number 4 for Simpson already. It's not bode well for the rest of the game. Hopefully he can get that under control. Thankfully, no one has come around to score. Now here's Johnson, 169 average. He squares up to bunt, shoots out and straight back at the box. Almost hit the window of the First Citizens Bank press box here. Johnson's 0 for 1 today, grounded out to Dempsey, 5-3 put out. Screaming Neal's looking for a double play right here, double play depth. Coming in for the bunt, that one's popped straight up. Here comes Dempsey, what a great catch right there! Dempsey flies in from third base and lays out next to the pitching mound, and there's 2 away.
Eli Straw.
Here comes Ethan Straw. He walked the first time he was up. 300 average, 4 home runs, and 19 RBIs. Still have a man on, 2 outs. Long look in. Here comes the pitch from Simpson. Almost hit him. Wind starting to pick up again, blowing straight to left field. Here's the pitch, and strike inside. Beautiful slider. Started inside, moved him off the plate, and then curved in there. Ball and a strike. Here in the top of the 3rd inning. Still no score, no hits, no errors for either team. And that one's high. Straw did a good job of laying off that one. That was a pretty, looks like slider changeup high. That one's hit off the end of the bat, fouled straight back into the dugout of the visitors. And the Bruins are still here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now. Simpson checks the bag, toes the mound, looks in from the stretch, runner goes. Hard hit ball left field, but going foul. And that wind carried that. Wow. It looked like it was going to hit the bullpen, and the wind pulled it all the way almost to the parking lot. Something to watch on line drives and pop flies today. So far, nothing has got to the outfield. That one's popped up, foul territory, and out of play. We'll do 2-2 again. It's been a great pitching duel. 4 walks today for Simpson, so that is not the best. However, he has gotten a lot of ground balls. That's what keeps us alive. Same with Thorne on the other side. Swing and a miss. That one's down. Strike 3. Throw down to first in time. And the first strikeout of the game for Simpson comes in the 3rd. We'll be back for the bottom half. Still no score. Due up in the third inning for us going to be Mendoza, Maddox, and Driggers. First pitch is belted into left field, just foul. What a great hit right there by Mendoza. And I think the wind was died down. That might be in play. Probably about, 8, 9 inches off the line. It was a loud first strike. And he'll jump back in the batter's box and go for round 2. Thorne's been almost perfect today. 1 walk and swung on that one. That looked like a ball inside. Mendoza was trying to get one to the fence. And now it's no balls, 2 strikes. Got to be careful here. Can't swing at junk. And here's the 0-2. Again, way inside. He swung at it, and it's going to hit the ground before, so that will be a strikeout. And Mendoza swung at 2 balls that were way inside the zone. One, I think, almost hit him. And there's strikeout number 1 for Thorne.
Now batting number 28, Nick Maddox.
DHing today is Nick Maddox. This is his second game in a row, DHing for the Screaming Eagles. And that was missed inside. He was 0 for 3 last game. Did reach on a walk. Looking for a hit right now. Taken for a strike outside. Looks like Thorne has gotten control of that breaking ball. And that was a beautiful pitch. Ball and a strike, 1 out here. Allen's missed way outside. Thorne from the stretch looks in, gets a sign, comes to the plate. Swing and miss right there by Maddox. 2-seam fastball, run it in. And now the count's tied up, 2-2. Have to be patient right here, but protect the plate at the same time. Long look in, payoff pitches down low, and we got a full count. Great job by Maddox right here to battle back. Picking his swings carefully, and the wind will kind of nudge Thorne a little bit. He'll step off. And we're ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the left field. Going back at the wall. Out of here! Maddox with a solo shot here in the third. Maddox's first home run of the season at home, and it might be his first of the season. Turned on that one and hit right over the Extraordinary Warrior sign over in left field. 1-0, Screaming Eagle lead. So the Screaming Eagles will draw blood first here in the third inning, 1-0, and Drigger is up to bat in the 9-hole today. And first pitch to him is low and outside. Maddox did a great job that last at bat. He was down early in the count, watched a couple balls went by, got it to full, and made Thorne throw it down the middle. And that one is going to catch the corner. Beautiful pitch right there by Thorne. Ties the count up, ball and a strike. Digger's playing right field today. And here's the pitch. Same pitch, same spot. Threw a, looked like curveball. Now he's behind the count, ball 2 strikes. Long look in. Thorne delivers. Hit on the ground. Right back to him. Off his glove. Trigger's got to run to first. Going to be close. but he's got him by a step.
Now batting number 7, Cliff Dempsey.
Hit that one right back up the middle, and that'll bring Dempsey up to bat. Clifton got robbed of a base hit back in the first inning, lined out to Dalton over on third base. Beautiful catch by Dalton, jumped up and snow-coned it. He's going to try to bunt that one, hit it straight back. And that'll be 1 strike. 2 outs here. Wind picking up, as you can hear. And the 0-1 is swung on and popped up over the dugout and out of play. Dempsey is doing a great job of protecting the outside of the plate right here. But now behind in the count 0-2, have to swing if it's close. Anything hit in the air is just going to go straight down right now. That one's hit right over the head of the shortstop. That was Straw into left center field. The ball got dropped. He's going to second, and it might have been a bad move. Very close play, and they got him. So Dempsey got a little prideful right there. Went around, got a little, and tried to get to second. Got thrown out. He does not agree with the call. That'll be the end of the inning. One comes around to score. 1-0, Screaming Eagles. Leading off here in the 4th inning is going to be Givio. 0 for 1 today, lined out to Kraus, who made a beautiful catch. Laid out for that one, grabbed it off the ground. And first pitch to him is in the dirt. .351 average, 5 homers, 23 RBIs. The best hitter they have, and that's why he's in the cleanup position. Givio, Dalton, and Greenwood this inning. Hopefully we won't see anyone else. 2 balls, no strikes. Just like that, it's 3-0. We've been seeing this all day so far from Simpson. He gets behind early in the count. See if he can come back. He can't. And there is walk number 5. TFC defense doing a great job today, but it is hard when already in the 4th inning you have 5 walks. That brings up Dalton. He walked last time he was up. And he's got a man on with no outs. Simpson has to get in the zone and finds the strike zone finally. Dempsey playing pretty far in, making sure nothing gets by him. And the 0-1 is in the dirt. Givio gets his lead. And he's taking a pretty good secondary. Let's see if he does it this time. pretty good one. And Mendoza saw it and almost threw it down, but the pitch was a little too high for him to get on it. And now it's 2-1. Well, Screaming Eagle fans, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, TFC Eagle Vision, as I was tipped into the catcher's mitt. Never missed a home game again for baseball, basketball, volleyball, and soccer. And plus, if you do that, follow our Instagram and tag us in a picture, enter in the sweepstakes. 2-2 pitch, jammed him, had to foul that one off. Great pitch by Simpson, and we'll do it again. Looking for his first strikeout of the game. Big lead by Gibbio. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to first. Not in time, but we will get the first out. That is strikeout number 2, by the way. Excuse me. Simpson struck out Straw back last inning. So that is the second strikeout. 2 strikeouts, 5 walks so far. And Greenwood is up to bat. .395 average. Hard hit ball into right field. That is trouble and way gone. And a 2-run homer here in the 4th will make it 2-1. Bruins lead. Looked like he hung a breaking ball up high. And Greenwood turned on it, put it over right field. It's one of those where Driggers turned around, started going the wall, and they just stopped and watched it.
Highlighting number 16, Kurt Cabana.
Well, we have some catching up to do in the bottom half of this inning now. Cabana's up to bat. First pitch is in there for a strike. He walked the first time he was up, .219 average. That was Greenwood's 3rd home run of the year. And makes RBI number 12 for him. That was lined out to Dempsey, and they're 2 down.
Now batting number 7, Harrison Vaughn.
Harrison Vaughn up to bat. Grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. Back in the 2nd inning. Bases clear for him for 2 outs. Simpson trying to get out of this inning and put his offense back on the field. Swing on that one. Foul tip that close to the catcher's mitt. He's going to bounce away, and it's no balls, 1 strike. And the 0-1 is taken high. Bullpen still vacant for the Screaming Eagles. Putting their eggs in Simpson's basket. That one's popped up. Center field. Tamayo coming in. Kraus going out. Kraus calls it and has it for the last out of the inning, but not before Greenwood hits a 2-run homer, and it's 2-1. Bruins lead going to the bottom of the 4th. And due up in the 4th inning here for the Screaming Eagles be Tamayo, Allen, and Kraus. Tamayo's going to be leading it off. And he walked his first plate appearance back in the 1st inning. Screaming Eagles trying to come back from a 2 RBI homer. It's 2-1. High fly ball, left field. Going to come down close, and it's down between 2 fielders. Tamayo turns the corner, goes to second, and he's up. Loop single into left field.
Batting left fielder number
Straw
12,
and
Joe
Johnson
Allen.
both went for it, and it fell between them. Good start to this inning. Now Joey Allen up to bat, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. He's got a man on second with no outs. Looking to get an RBI right here. And that was missed high. Thorne has had pretty good control so far. It's only the third hit of the game for the Screaming Eagles. Big lead at second base. Thorne looks in, delivers, and outside. Gibbio jumped out of the zone looking maybe to throw one down. And pitching coach is out to the mound, have a conversation with his pitcher. No one in the bullpens, they're not going to be pulling him, just going to try to calm him down a little bit. Well, if you haven't figured out by now, the infield for the Bruins is going to be Greenwood at first, Ambrose, Straw, and Dalton over at third. Outfield is Cabana, Deegan, and Johnson. Thorne pitching, and Gibbio will catch you today. Lineups brought to you by PBL. Phi Beta Lambda is a business organization on campus. You can join if you are a TFC student. It looks great on the resume. We have business events and getting you ready for the next step. So if you are interested in joining PBL, contact Grace Crow, April Jackson, or Delana Smith and get some more information. 3 balls, no strikes on Allen. Thorne trying to pitch himself out of jam. Here's the pitch. And he'll be taken for a strike outside. That was a good 3-0 pitch. Still hitters count, though. Allen has an opportunity to see if he can swing on one. He's going to get probably a good pitcher. And if he doesn't, he'll be on first base anyway. No one covering the bag. Tamayo with a big lead. Here's the pitch in the dirt, and he's going to take off to third base. The wild pitch will get him to third, and the walk will get Allen to first.
Batting number 6, Jack Krause.
Krause up to bat now, 0 for 1 today, grounded in to a 4-3 putout, back in the second inning. And now with no outs, he's got a man on first and third. Thorne struggling to get the first out of the inning. Greenwood holding him on. Tries to bunt that one, but a very poor attempt. He went straight back to the pitcher. And there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting shortstop number 4, Bug McLean.
Krause tried to get that one down. Pitch was up in the zone, and instead of pushing it down, he pushed it up and basically just handed the ball over to the pitcher. Thorne easily took that one out of the air. And thankfully, both our base runners were paying attention and got back. McLean up to bat now, 0 for 1 today, 6-3 put out. Oh, what a breaking ball. Started up over his head and then ended up in the strike zone. And McLean is 0 for his last 6. Looking to break that streak right there. That one jumped out of the zone, and now he's behind the count 0-2. Kind of in the slump right now. A great way to break that would get an RBI. Fly ball to the outfield will probably score a run with speed on third. Thorne delivers, and that was taken outside. Great discipline right there by Bug McLean as he swung on that pitch just a second ago. Looks so good in the zone, then it drops out. And you watch that one go low. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. First and third here in the 4th inning. 2-1's a score. Bruins lead. Throw back to first. And Allen is back. McLean gets comfortable in the strike zone. And 1-2 was way high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. McLean's trying to fight back here. Allen has a better lead at first this time, so not a huge one. And that one was way high, trying to throw that breaking ball again. And Thorne is hit or miss with this thing. If he's on, he's going to drop it in on you. But if he's off, he's going to do that. And that's a hard pitch to throw. If that gets over the catcher, we are tied up. Full count, important pitch. And here it is. Swing and miss right there. Tipped it into the catcher's glove. And a strikeout, number 2 for Thorne.
75, Jordan Mills.
Well, there's 2 outs. Jordan Mills up to bat, 0 for 1 today. Grounded to third base. Back in the second inning. Here's a pitch. Swung on, popped up, foul territory, and out of play. This has been something that recently we've seen the Stringer Needles struggle with a little bit, is getting men in scoring position and not pulling them home. Big breath right there for Thorne. He gets his sign, checks the bag, and comes to the plate. Right down Peach Street. Runner was going, and Allen has to go back because that was fouled off. And Mills is now behind in the count, 0-2. If he can pull it, there's a big hole between first and second, and that was fouled into the dugout. Everybody's okay in there. And Mills is fouling off a lot of pitches, making Thorne work for it right here. That is pitch number 3 he's fouled off in a row. And he's going to have to swing if it's close. Don't want to get struck out looking. Wind is picking up a lot. An umpire will call time because of it. It is galing, coming in probably about 20 to 25 miles an hour. And right now, if he hits anything in the air, it's just going to go straight back down. Throw back to first. And Allen's back in time. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. That breaking ball dropped in there, and back-to-back strikeouts will end the inning for the Screaming Eagles. 2-1 still the score. Bruins lead going to the top of the 5th. We'll be back. Here we are in the 5th inning. Bruins still up 2-1. And first up is going to be Wesley Ambrose. Swinging on the first pitch he sees. Hits it to McLean at shortstop. Throw to first in time for the first out of the inning. That's exactly what we needed right there to try to get back into the bullpen or in the dugout quickly. Back at the top of the lineup here in the 5th. Deegan's up to bat. 0 for 1 today. He has reached on a walk and is grounded out. First pitch to him, swinging, hits that one foul. And it's away. No balls, 1 strike. Simpson still on the mound for the Screaming Eagles. Both bullpens are quiet. And that was way high. Lost control of that one. Simpson pats his chest, showing it was his fault. Hard hit ball, right field, in the air. Should be catchable for Driggers, and he has it. Give him a basket catch right there. And there's 2 away.
Now to bat is Lamonte Johnson.
That'll bring up Johnson. He's 0 for 2 today. He's lined out and grounded out, both to third base. He's hitting about 168 this season, and that was missed high. And again, missed high. Sometimes I think Simpson needs to calm it down just a tad. When he starts getting on these rolls, he starts missing. Here we go again. Most of these walks have been 4 pitches. He's been doing good, and then he'll throw a 3 in a row like that and rushes that 4th pitch. Let's see if he can get it in there. And he does this time. That was a 4-seamer coming in hot. Got it back down to 3-1. Just missed high, another walk. That is walk number 6 today for Simpson.
Now batting is Eli Straw.
Eli Stroud up to bat now, 300 average. 0 for 1 today. He has walked and struck out. Now he's got a man on with 2 outs. Simpson from the stretch. Gets it in there, a little low. And thankfully, Mendoza pounced on it and kept the runner at first base. Straw's hitting about 300 this season. And that one's ripped foul, left side, and into the parking lot. Even count. Straw gets his sign from third base coach, as well as Johnson. And the 1-1's outside. That one's down low. Good throw right there. And he got him! Mendoza fires one down and catches him stealing. That ends the inning. 2-1's the score going to the bottom of the 5th inning, trying to come back. We'll be back. Due up in the 5th inning right here is Mendoza, Mannix, and Driggers. Mendoza just made that beautiful throw down to second to catch him stealing in the inning. And he swings on the first pitch he sees and fouls it off. 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging back in the 3rd inning. Trying to get on base. Thorne stares in, gets his sign, and delivers outside. There's that breaking ball again. Couldn't find the zone right there. Thorne looks in, delivers. Breaking ball hit on the ground, past the third baseman, and Mendoza's on. That'll be ruled as a hit right there, as that was hammered to third base. And
Now, up to bat.
Dalton tried for that one, but could not
Maddox.
bring it in. And here comes Nick Maddox. Maddox hit a home run back in the 3rd. It was a solo shot, the only run we scored today. And now he's got a man on. Tying runs at first. Go ahead is at the plate. Thorne throws back to first, diving back, and in time. Max looks it outside. As we talked about, a lot of the game today is that breaking ball is either on or off. And he'll have a batter where he'll throw 3 in a row that are beautiful, and then he'll start missing. And so far this inning, he's been missing with it. There it is again. Bad jump, and that's going to be an easy out for the Bruins. And they're going to say he's safe. I think he missed the tag. The throw definitely had him beat, but it looks like he slid under the tag. Stolen base go to Mendoza. Now we got a runner in scoring position. Lucky break for the Screaming Eagles. Thorne looks back. Long look back, and then finally comes to the plate. And it's in the dirt, bounces out. But a good stop right there by Gibbio. Three balls, no strikes. Dugout reminded him it's got to look perfect for him to swing at it. Looking for a free base. Here it is. And just strike on the outside corner. And here's the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. He's going to get a good pitch, or he's going to be on first base. Mendoza with a lead, hit on the ground, up the hole. Mendoza around third, going to go home. Here comes the relay all the way home, not in time. And another RBI for Maddox. 2-2. Great jump right there by Mendoza. Flies around third and goes home. It is now 2-2, men on and no outs. Zach Driggers at the bat now, 0 for 1 today, grounded out to the pitcher first time. And now he's got a man on with still no outs here in the 5th. Looking to get a lead, and that was upstairs. Another great at bat from Maddox, by the way. Ran the count pretty high. It's 3-1. Made him pay for it. Hit it right up the gut between shortstop and third. Line drive into right field. That could get down. He's at the wall, up against the wall. Around second, going to third is Maddox. He's going to stop at third, and cruising into second is Driggers with a stand-up double.
Up to bat is leadoff number 7, Clifton Dempsey.
Screaming Eagles on a roll right now and back at the top of the lineup with Clifton Dempsey. He's 1 for 2 today. Lined out, and he hit a single. He got thrown out at second. Trying to get that extra base. Hits that one into center field. That could score the run. Here's the catch. Tagging up and going is Maddox. Got a bad jump on it. Here comes the throw. No one's going to cut it off. And that'll score the run. So a bad move right there by the Bruins. I think they probably would have beat Maddox as he didn't have a great jump off of it. It was caught by Deegan. He threw it in. It was going to be caught off by Ambrose. Ambrose thought it was more on the throw, so he let it go past him, and it bounced and just died in the infield and rolled in. Now, if Ambrose would have cut that off, he might have had a play at home. But anyway, Screaming Eagles will take the lead 3-2 with Brandon Tamayo up to bat. And that's going to hit him. And that was that breaking ball. Bullpen now active for the Bruins. Still no outs. First and third for the Screaming Eagles is Allen's up to bat. 0 for 1 today. He is grounded out and is walked. And with one down, he's ready to roll. Again, a fly ball may score a run. Triggers at third, and that's in there for a strike. And Thorne likes that outside corner, and that's why he actually hit Tamayo. He was looking inside because he's a lefty. Swing and a miss right there. Got that one a trail out of the zone, and Allen chased it. Now he's down 0-2. Big lead at first for Tamayo. Payoff pitch, swung on, and thankfully jumped out of the catcher's mitt. That would have been strike 3. Just got enough on that one to stay alive. And Joey's got a swing if it's close right here. Driggers at third, Tamayo at first. Long look in for Thorne. Disagreed on the first sign. Like the second one. Comes to the plate. Swinging on that one. Hits it down third base line. And it's foul. Good stop right there by Coach Mulligan. And we'll do 0-2 again. This will be pitch number 5 to Allen. Still no balls. Swinging on that one, hard hit ball. Left center field, back at the wall, and it's out of here. 3-run shot in the 5th for Joey Allen. That one just kept carrying the wind, helped a little bit, and over the fence, it is now 6-2, Screaming Eagle lead. Allen was down the count 0-2, turned on that one, and just put it over the left fence wall. Jack Krause up to bat now, 0 for 2 today. Grounded out and lined out, and this might be the end of the day for Thorne. And they make the call, the bullpen. We'll be back for the new pitcher in a second. New pitcher is going to be Jake Fulmer for the Bruins. An electric righty for Piedmont International. And up to bat now is going to be Kraus. 0 for 2 today, lined out and grounded out. All right, 5 of this innings come across. Let's see if we can get a couple more. 6-2 is a score right here. Maddox has an RBI single. Dempsey has an RBI flyout. And Allen has a 3 RBI home run. And that is 3 in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes to Kraus. And this inning just will not end for the Bruins. Kraus awaiting his pitch, swinging the bat back and forth. Here's the payoff. And it's taken for a strike. Again, the 3-1 pitch was what Maddox teed off on. And here it is. Hit on the ground weakly to Ambrose. Picked it up, throw it to first in time, but not before 5 come to the plate. 6-2 is the lead. Going into the top of the 6th. Oh, wait, it's only 2 outs. Never mind. Thought there were 3 outs. Only 2 outs here. It's a 4-3 put out, and McLean up to bat. 0 for 2 today. He's 0 for 7 over his last 7. Trying to break that streak right here. It'll be a good one. A 5-run inning. This is the time to do it. Not as much pressure. Swinging on that one. Hits it to center field. That one's hit pretty good, but Dean won't catch up to it, and that was 3 outs. Now we're going to the top of the 6th inning. 6-2 is the lead. Screaming Eagles. And welcome back to Screaming Eagle Park. Top of the 6th inning here. Straw's back up to bat. He was at the plate when Johnson was caught stealing. Mendoza had a beautiful throw down. Strike 1 called right there. He's 0 for 1 today. He has walked and struck out. Now he's in the dirt. 1-1. Simpson has 6 walks, 2 strikeouts, but only 1 of those walks have come in to score. Hit weakly on the ground. McLean throws that one over. High throw, but taken away by Mills. And there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, John Gibbio.
Only playing 1 game today, so we're playing all 9 innings. And now Gibbio up to bat. 0 for 1 today. He has walked and lined out. Get 23 RBIs and 5 homers, though. That one just popped up. Dempsey calls that one. Easy catch for him, and there's 2 away. Screaming Eagles are finding their groove right here, and Simpson is finding his. That'll bring up Dalton. Also 0 for 1 today. Walked and struck out. 250 average, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. And here's the first pitch to him, and it's in there for a strike. Bullpen now active for the Screaming Eagles, not because Simpson's doing a bad job, but his pitch count is up. Kraus has that one. Throw to first in a 1-2-3 inning. The first inning, there hadn't been a walk issued by Simpson, and we're going to the bottom half of the sixth. We'll be back. And welcome back, TFC Screaming Eagle fans. Bottom of the sixth inning here. Jordan Mills up to bat. 0 for 2 today. Struck out and grounded out. Looking to get on right here. First pitch in the dirt. Bounces up. And Fulmer with his first complete inning. Came in and pitched 2/3 after Thorne gave up 5 runs. Long look in, and he delivers. Swing and a miss right there. Strike one. That was a good pitch by Fulmer. Mills looks in. He's ready to roll. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit ball left field. That one's driven and over the fence for a solo home run. Hardest hit of the year, I think, from Mills, as that one's crushed line drive home run over the fence, and it's now 7-2. Screaming Eagles coming out big right here. It is now 7-2. That is home run number 3 of the game. Maddox has one, Allen has one, and Mills has one. And right here is Mendoza. 1 for 2 today. Singled in the last inning, and he has struck out and took strike one. Fulmer from the windup. Hit on the ground. Easy pickup over there for Straw. Throw to first in time for the out.
Designated here, number 28, Nick Maddox.
Here comes Nick Maddox, 2 for 2 today. He has 2 RBIs, a home run, and a single. That's exactly what you're looking out of a DH for. Fulmer delivers, first time facing him today, and missed eye. Dugout for Piedmont, just telling him that was a good pitch, just a little more down, and he does, and that one's hit in the air. Left center field, going back and at the wall, making the catch right next to the wall, and Maddox just missed another home run.
Now batting number 0, Zach Driggers.
Zach Driggers at the bat now. 1 for 2 today. Had a double back in the 5th. And he'll climb into the batter's box. Fulmer looks in, gets his sign, winds up, and fires. In the dirt, bounces about a foot before it gets to the batter's box, and then hit the pole, ends up in the dugout. Wind's starting to die down a little bit, thankfully. And that was Miss Lowe also. Driggers being patient, waiting for his pitch. Way inside. Cabana over in left field is playing a little bit far back, looking for a drive. And now another 3-0 pitch. Driggers is ready to roll. That one bounces in there again. And a 4-pitch walk puts Driggers on first.
Now batting number 7, Cliff Dempsey.
Cliff Dempsey up to bat now. 1 for 3 today. Has a single and an RBI. The sacrifice fly he had back in the 5th. And now he's got a man on with 2 outs. Fulmer from the stretch. First pitch is in the dirt. Bears just trying to get out of this inning. Another one will come to the plate. 7-2 is the score. Screaming Eagles, 7 runs off 8 hits. Runner goes, and no throw down, and a stolen base will be given over to Driggers. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Screaming Eagles. 2 runs off 1 hit and no errors for the Bruins. That is such an odd thing to see on the scoreboard, is 1 hit and 6 walks. So they have had base runners come on, but only 1 hit to have them in. And that 1 hit was a 2-run homer back in the 4th inning. 3 balls and no strikes here. And finally gets in there and misses 7 times in a row before finding the strike zone. Here's Fulmer. Here's the 3-1. Swung on that one. Just got enough to tip it back. And now it's full count. Dempsey looking, try to get on base right here. Not wanting to strike out. Has to be patient. Not swinging anything that's outside the zone. Swung at that one up the middle. Chopper handled by Straw over to first in time for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before another one comes around. 7-2 is the score, going to the top of the 7th. We'll be back. That was lined into center field. Tamayo goes to his knee to catch that one, but he does get it. That was Greenwood, by the way. Greenwood is the only one with a home run today for the Bruins. That was a little bit concerning, but Tamayo took it handily. Top of the 7th inning here. Cabano up, and there's a strike. 0 for 1 today. He's walked and lined out. Takes his ball outside. Simpson, a pretty good day so far. He's held them to 1 hit and takes a strike inside. Wow. Looking for strikeout number 3. Cabana gets back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Both bullpens are up and moving. And all of a sudden, 2 outs with Vaughn coming up. 0 for 2 today. 4-6-3 double play and a fly out. He is not allowed a hit since back in the 4th inning. And there's a strike. Simpson has set down the last 7 batters as come to the batter's box for the Bruins. Now it's 1-1. Looking in, gets a sign, delivers, and it's outside. The 2-1, swing and a miss right there. Simpson has found his groove late in the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 7th inning. From the windup, looks in, gets his sign. Doesn't like the first one. Didn't like the second one. And looks like that Vaughn will step out. And here's the payoff pitch. And that was fouled off behind the fastball. Hits it into the woods. That was a good pitch for Vaughn to foul off. We'll do 2-2 again. And here it is. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 strikeouts in a row for Simpson. Puts him down. And we're going to the bottom half of the 7th. 7-2 is the score. TFC lead. Fulmer stays on the mound for the Bruins here. Piedmont's ready to roll. And Brennan Tamayo will be the batter. That was missed low. Brandon's 1 for 1 today. He's been hit by a pitch, walked, and has a single. Missed outside. Two balls with no strikes there, and now it's 3-0. Fulmer having a hard time finding this zone right here. That was 3 straight. He only has 1 walk today, and 1 2/3 of an inning. And there's ball 4. So Tamayo has walked 3 times today. It'll bring up Joey Allen.
Number 12, Joey Allen.
Now this is the person that Fulmer does not want to face. 1 for 2 today. He has a 3-run homer back in the 5th inning. Hit that one over left field fence. 1 of 3 home runs today. Now he's got a man on with no outs. Fulmer looks in, delivers, swinging on that one and fouls it straight back. Screaming Eagles at right at 500 on the season, 21-21. A win today will push them over and set them up for the last 2 games of the season at home. And for a few of us on Eagle Production team, be our last games. There are 4 seniors on the team. Throw back to first. Allen climbs back into the batter's box and delivers. Swing and a miss right there. Tamayo getting a pretty big lead at first base. He might be taking off. Back to first. Playing a little cat and mouse here. Another big lead for Tamayo. Allen's ready. Fulmer delivers. In the dirt. One ball, 2 strikes. Looks like everyone's sitting back down in the Screaming Eagle bullpen. Simpson will finish at least that part. Wild pitch will get Brandon Tamayo over on second base. There's 1 man up in the Bruins bullpen. With Simpson finding his groove late in the game, they might have him pitch a complete game and save the pin for tomorrow's doubleheader. Here's 2-2. Hit on the ground, third base side, picked up, looked over at second, throw to first is in time, and a good move by Dalton. That'll be a 5-3 put out, and the first out of the inning. Krause is 0 for 3 today. A couple of ground outs and a line out. Wind picks up, going to left field. And this will be a great time to get another RBI for a stat sheet. First pitch is away. One ball, no strikes here. And that was in the dirt. Piedmont's just in a bad position where Fulmer is not throwing a lot of strikes. But down 7-2 in late innings, you don't want to burn through some of your pitchers, especially in a 3-game series like this. Allen's hit pretty hard but foul over the bullpen and rolls into the creek. 2 balls and a strike now. Low and away. 3 balls and a strike now. 1 out here. Bottom of the 7th inning. 7-2 is the score. TFC leading. Had a 5-run 5th inning. They gave us the edge. Wind coming into home plate, and that one missed high, and the second walk of the inning puts him at first and second.
Shortstop number 4, Bug McLean.
That'll bring up Bug McLean, 0 for 3 today. 0 for his last 8, trying to break that right here. Missed upstairs. Fulmer struggling a little bit right here. Tamayo almost just ran to second for good lead. And Bug missed it. One swinging on that one, couldn't catch up to it. That was a good fastball that was high. And McLean has to be careful now. Mills in the batter's box. If he gets on, Mendoza will be after him. And that was outside. Big breath for Fulmer. And he bounces in there. Great stop right there by Gibbo. Gibbo just saved at least 2 bases. And he has been a phenomenal asset to this team, looks like. As that's not the first time he's done that today. And we're down to a full count. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss on ball 4. And there is strikeout number 1 for Fulmer.
Batting number 75, Jordan Mills.
Here comes Jordan Mills, 1 for 3 today. Hit a solo home run back in the 6th inning. A line drive home run that just kept carrying. And he'll take strike 1 right down the pipe. Two away here, first and second. Mills looks at that one high. So the pitcher has stepped off the mound over in the bullpen. I'm not sure if that is a sign that he's going to come in next inning or they're just going to stay with Fulmer. That was fouled back. Fulmer has only allowed 2 runs. Here's the pitch. Low. Tamayo almost took off to third. Had to go back. Well, it looks like actually Fulmer's only allowed 1 run. That was that home run to Mills last inning. And here's a 2-2, way high, and now it's another full count. Got McClain to swing at the last one, excuse me. Let's see if Mills has some discipline to let that ball 4 go by. And here's the payoff pitch, swinging on that one, hits it into the gap. Going back is Johnson, and he'll catch up to it. And that'll end the inning. No one will come around to score, but 2 walks and a strikeout. Going to the top of the 8th, Screaming Eagles still up, 7-2. And here we are on the top of the 8th inning here at Screaming Eagle Park. 7-2, TFC winning. And Wes Ambrose hits the first one he sees, the shortstop. Dempsey picks it up, throw to first, gonna be close. And he got him by a step. Great pick right there. And Dempsey fires one over to first base for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, here comes Deegan. 0 for 2 today, he has walked. And he has flown out, and he has grounded out. Only thing missing is a strikeout. That one's hit into the gap. Kraus tried to get to that one, but it's just under his glove. And the first hit in a long time put men on first with one out.
Johnson.
The last hit was back in the 4th inning, Greenfield's home run. So 4 innings go by with not a hit. There's some good pitching by Simpson. Man on, one out, and here's Johnson. Swing and a miss on that one. That was a beautiful breaking ball. It went out of the zone. 0 for 2 today. He has walked. He's grounded out a few times. Ground out would be nice right here. Here's a pitch. Popped him up. High fly ball. Kraus says he has it. Running in, he might have not judged that too well, but he will make the catch, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, batting number 24, Eli Straw.
Eli Stroud coming at bat now. 0 for 2 today. He has walked, struck out, and grounded out. He's got 4 home runs, 19 RBIs. Check swing didn't go, and it was in the dirt. Long lead off first for Deegan. There's the pitch. Hit in the air. Line drive. That could get down. Catching up to it is Driggers, making a beautiful catch all the way from right field. And there's the innings. No one comes to the plate. And it's still 7-2 going to the bottom half of the 8th. We'll be back. So Jake Fulmer will stay in the game for the 8th inning. And watching him warm up was not very pretty. Threw 2 to the backstop, then bounced a couple in there. The Bruins are hoping he can tighten that up for this last couple of innings, get out of this one. Mendoza up to bat. 1 for 3 today. He's got a single. And that one hits the backstop. Due up here in the 8th is going to be Mendoza, Maddox, and Driggers. Arguably some of the hardest hitters in the lineup. Between the 3, they have 2 of the RBIs. And that was Miss Lowe. Looks like we got someone warming up back in the Bruins bullpen. Piedmont International trying to just get out of this game and get to tomorrow. Missed inside. Wind starting to pick up again. And a 3-0 swung on and missed. Mendoza was swinging for the fence right there. If he would have made contact, this would be an 8-2 game. 3 balls, 1 strike, way outside. And there's ball 4.
Batting number 28, Nick Maddox.
That is the 4th walk of the game for Fulmer. Driggs will be the pinch runner for Mendoza, who's the catcher. And now Maddox up to bat. 2 for 3 today. He's got 2 RBIs, a homer, a single, and he flew out. That was a loud fly out, though. Hit it all the way to the fence last inning. And that one buzzed the tower and then hit him. And he'll get a free base.
Now running 0, Zach Driggers.
That's exactly what they didn't need. Coach is out to talk to Fulmer. Does not look like they're pulling another pitcher in. Conversation out there, and looks like they're back in. So now 1st and 2nd, no outs. A walk and a hit batter. We'll bring Triggers up to the bat. He's 1 for 2 today. He's got a single. He's walked, and he is grounded out. First pitch to him is way outside. Bounced out of the catcher's mitt. Uh-oh, we're in a pickle. Throw back down to first, and Mills going to get easily taken out. And they have to tag him out. So what happened right there is it looked like Mendoza looked like he was about to go to 3rd, and he pulled back. Maddox thought he was going. He started running, and it was way overcommitted. Realized that Mendoza wasn't going anywhere. Got caught in a pickle, and then Mendoza was not going to get doubled up. So I'd take one for the team. There's one away. So Driggers will get back in the batter's box. 1 ball, no strikes. Man on 2nd with 1 out now. Way inside. Well, it looks like that Simpson will complete his game today. No one is up in the bullpen. There's no save opportunity, and that one was almost thrown to the backstop. Great athletic grab right there by Gibbio, excuse me. And now it's 3-0, and 2 of those have been way outside the zone. Fulmer is struggling out there. Strike right down Peachtree. Had to get that one in there. Now 3-1. Driggers has the pitchers or the hitters count. Long look in, looks at 2nd, comes to the plate. That one's hit right up the middle. Great grab right there. Throw to 1st in time as Ambrose just made a MLB play over there. Slides to 2nd base, grabs it, throws it over to 1st, and gets the 2nd out. Man, what a pick right there by Ambrose. Back to the top of the lineup with Dempsey. 1 for 4 today. And he takes ball 1 low. Now for Piedmont, the reason that Fulmer's still out there, he is not accurate whatsoever, is we're in the 8th inning, so they know most likely is out and buzzes the tower. Most likely they're not going to be hitting pitching, in the bottom half of the 9th. They had to come back 5 runs, and they've only got 1 hit since the 4th inning. So they're going to keep Fulmer out there as long as possible so they don't have to dip into their pen. That one's popped up really high. Straw under it, and he has it for the last out of the inning. No one comes to score. 7-2, and trying to close this one out into the 9th inning. Here we go. Here we are in the top of the 9th inning. 3 outs to go for a Screaming Eagle victory. Gibbio, the first one up to bat here. And if he completes it, Simpson will have a completed game, 9 innings pitched. First pitch is in the dirt. 0 for 2 today. Simpson looks in from the windup. Hit on the ground, and that's through the hole. And a leadoff single puts him on. Man on, no outs. Here comes Dalton. 1 for 3 today. 0 for 2 today. He's walked, struck out, and grounded out. Simpson looking to get this one over with quickly. There's the pitch, and there's a strike. Ooh, that was a beautiful slider, one of the best we've seen today, and he is using it in the 9th inning. 4 strikeouts today for Simpson. Hard hit ball, left field. That might be trouble if it stays fair. It is, and it's gone. Here in the 9th inning, trying to make a stand right here. And that's a 2-run homer. Hung a breaking ball, and Dalton made him pay for it. It's now 7-4, and that might be the end of the day for Simpson. Looks like they're trying to wave to the bullpen. They're going to keep Simpson in right here, and there's a ball outside. Greenwood has a 2-run homer today. The only 4 runs they have off been homers. That's in the dirt. Don't want to lose it right here. Whoo, what a pitch right there. A nasty slider falls into the zone for strike 1. Here's a 2-1, swinging on that one, fouls it out, and he has even the count, fought back, and now it's 2-2. Greenwood gets back. There's the pitch. Hit up the middle. Great grab right there by Simpson. Easy throw to first. And the 1-3 put out makes us 2 outs away from a victory.
Number 16, Cabana.
That was such a good pick right there by Simpson. His body was going toward first base because of the pitch. He pulled his whole body or the other side of the mound, fielded it, and made a good throw. Cabana up now. 0 for 2 today. He has walked. The first pitch to him, swing and a miss, strike 1. Bullpen tell him to do it again. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the 9th inning. There's the pitch, swung on and fouled back 1.5 miles. And now he's down on the count, 0-2. Long look in from the windup. And that one's hit back to Simpson again. Back pedals, throw to first. And he's handling this by himself. 2 away, and only 1 out to get to end the game and have the victory. Vaughn is up to bat 0 for 3 today. He has struck out, flew out, and grounded into a double play. And he possibly might be the last out of this game. And here's the pitch. Trying to scoring up to bunt right there. And there's ball 1. Looks like he pulled it back in time. Strike 1 called. Even though Simpson has had some trouble in the first 5 innings with walks, he hasn't really given any up since then and has been putting it in the strike zone. And the Screaming Eagles did the exact things they needed to do to win today. In the event that we can finish this game right here. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. And the Bruins are now down to their last strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 9th inning. 7-4 is the scores. TFC's leading. Simpson, the windup, the pitch. Hit on the ground, and it's foul. We'll do 2-2 again. Vaughn battling for his life right here, trying to hang on to that last breath. Here comes a 2-2 again, the windup, and the pitch. Way high, buzzed the tower on the way by, and now it's full count. Quick pitch right here, full count. Strike 3 called. Simpson strikes out the last man to end this game. And a beautiful game it was. 7-4 is the final score. TFC taking the victory. TFC did a great job today of doing what they needed to do for the victory. They came out strong, scored the first run, and then kept it in the 5th inning. 3 home runs today. Joey Allen with a 3-run homer back in the 5th inning, and that's what we needed to push us off over the edge. Join us tomorrow for the 2-game series against the Bruins. And that about wraps it up here. 7-4 was the final score. 7 runs off 8 hits, no errors for the Screaming Eagles. 4 runs off 4 hits and no errors for the Bruins. Manager today was C.C. Angus. Assistant manager was Lydia Licks. Filmers today was Sam Adas, Colin Poorman, and Kevin Cave. And I'm Will Jones, voice of the Screaming Eagles. And we'll see you next time on TFC Eagle Vision.